Hello and welcome to Is This the Norm? I'm Heather.
I'm Laura.
And I'm Rebecca. Today we're going to talk about synonyms. So we'll get into what that means as we further the discussion along. But I'm going to start with a story. So we've moved around the country quite a bit, me, my husband, and our daughter Kira. And when we first moved to Colorado, we go to the Walmart deli after we're shopping because we used to get like their barbecue chicken, and JoJo's. So we go and ask for our barbecue chicken and JoJo's. And the guy's like, "Oh, you guys are from Washington, aren't you?" We're like, "What? How did you know that?" Well, it was actually a good guess because JoJo's, there's only a few states that call it JoJo's, and Washington's one of them. Oregon's another, and small pockets of other states, but mainly it's a Washington thing, I guess. So some other things that they are called are steak fries, potato wedges, and of course, JoJo's is how we know it from Washington. So when I lived in Delaware, I made the mistake of calling soda pop. And they were like, "Are you from the Midwest?" But that is what we called it in Eastern Washington, too, is pop. And I was kind of embarrassed, and now I say soda, but looking back, I'm like, you know what? That's what we called it. We called it pop. Deal, Delaware people. Of course. Now I'm in the South, and they call everything in Coke, even if it's not Coke.
Oh,
They
really?
call
See,
it
I
Coke.
thought that was an East Coast thing, that the Coke, so that's actually a Southern thing.
Yes, absolutely. I think most places call it a soda.
Yeah, I've even, you know what, it's funny is because I kind of had the same result. Not that I moved around, but I felt like in the Midwest that wasn't said a lot either, so I had changed the way I say it, and I say soda now, and I've even raised my kids to say, well, I mean, not my older one, but the younger one to say soda.
We're trying to get rid of our hickness.
Yeah, I think so.
And I wonder because like grandma, our great grandma what was she from, like Tennessee or something? Eh, Did that come from her? Was that really like a Eastern Washington thing, or was that just our family to say pop? I can't even remember. But honestly, I don't even notice that people in the Midwest say soda. You're
What do they
saying,
say in North Dakota?
I don't know. I never paid attention. But
I
you
Well,
must
say
have.
now.
you say in the Midwest they say pop.
Yeah,
No.
and that's what
Oh,
we called it growing up.
I didn't
Was
even pay
hop.
attention. And I've lived here
Yeah.
many years.
So Laura's in North Dakota and Heather's in Washington and I'm in South Carolina just for some, you know, uh yeah,
The,
anyway.
the only thing I really noticed was hot dish.
Yes,
No,
same
that's a
here.
casserole, honey.
Yeah.
Not not hot dish, but now I say hot dish
And
because
that's a
otherwise
Southern
I'm the
thing
weirdo.
too, is casserole. Because I was watching a cooking show and this guy's like, I know some of y'all call it hot dish, but down here we call it casserole. I was like, yeah, me too.
Yeah.
So fun.
Some uh a, another strange one I came across was shopping carts are called carriages in
Yeah.
Massachusetts, and in Appalachia and parts of the South, they're called buggies.
That's what I say for fun. I mean, I didn't grow
Oh,
up saying it, but now I say it. I'm like, get in the buggy, kiddos. It's
yeah,
That's
somebody said it
cute.
and you're
I
like,
love
"Oh, that's
it.
cuter than
Yeah, for
shopping
sure.
carts."
I picked it up somewhere.
Right. So basically, what we're doing today is we're talking about. Unfortunately, I only speak English, so what different countries and even different parts of countries call different things in English. So we're going to talk about other English speaking countries too. So I went through and got some of my favorites basically. So there was a big discussion about even between us you know, non recorded about cottage cheese in the U.S. So I looked up some of the different things for that, and actually the products are slightly different depending on which country you're in. So even how it's made is a little different, but it's all curds and whey, you know. It's crowdy in Scotland, is what they call it. And of course, it's curds and whey in the nursery rhyme when Miss Muffet's eating it. fromage blanc, or white cheese in France, curd cheese, farmer's cheese, flat cheese, foamy milk in various European countries.
Does
Ew.
not sound appetizing. Yuck.
Yeah. South America, it's called ricotta, but it's not actually the same as American cottage cheese. That one's a little different. So, and that's true, like I said, of different regions. I saw that some people call it smear case in the US, but I've never heard that before. So I don't know where they call it that.
I do know one person in the United States that calls it nerds in hay. Have you heard it called that ever?
And she's 5.
My 5-year-old was coloring at the table, talking about or saying the nursery rhyme, Little Miss Muffet. And she said, Little Miss Muffet sat on her tuffet, eating her nerds in hay. And I thought, well, why wouldn't she think that? Because what in the
Yeah.
world is curds and whey?
Right.
Nobody knows.
It's a lot more logical
Yeah,
for her
makes
to
more
think it
sense for
says.
her.
It does. Oh, another thing is I didn't know that some people call water fountains bubblers. So Wisconsin and Rhode Island are known to call water fountains bubblers. So yeah, if you're like you two running around sweating in a marathon, where's the bubbler? Where's the bubbler? If you're in Boston, New
So
England,
wait a minute.
or
So would you say bubbler like drinking fountain?
yeah,
Or okay. All right. Got it.
Oh,
Yeah.
in my thought, I was thinking like a fountain, a pretty fountain to look
Me
at
too.
and like dive in like a pool fountain.
no,
But now that you say water fountain, it makes me wonder. The drinks bubbler, I love those, the BUBBLR bubblers. I wonder if
I thought those are bubblies.
there
Yeah,
are
they are.
bubblies. Those are like a LaCroix. The bubbler is like
Oh.
quote unquote energy drink, like a clean energy drink. I wonder if that's where they got the name for them. Somebody that, I don't know, made
have
them
been.
was from there.
because they're
What,
just
what do they
flavored
call
water, really.
Where did you say they call water fountains bubbler? What part of the country?
Rhode Island and Wisconsin.
Now I want to look that up.
Yeah. So if you're in Boston, New England, or Philadelphia, and you're ordering ice cream, and they ask you if you want some jimmies on your ice cream, that's sprinkles. Nobody knows why they call it jimmies. There's different stories, but people claim it like different, like one company claims it like that was us, but nobody knows for sure.
Well, where does JoJo's come from? I mean, that's kind of like potato wedges.
That was a specific company
Okay.
that sold and called it JoJo's. Yeah.
Was the company from the West Coast?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
In the US, we call fireflies lightning bugs, firebugs, glowworms, and June bugs. So you guys don't have this. Do you have them in North Dakota, Laura?
We do. They're
Yeah,
so
that's-
pretty.
Yeah, it for those of us who did not grow up around lightning bugs, it is still fascinating and awesome to see them because we did not see them growing up. They are not in Eastern Washington. They're all over the country, but they don't like the high desert at all.
When we first saw them, we were camping, and my girls, well, I think it was Coraline, my oldest, too, was old enough to see them. It was like watching 4th of July fireworks for us. It was so pretty, and they were so cute.
Yeah, even Robert's dad, he's like, 65, and he still is fascinated by them because he didn't grow up with them either. He just loves them. So they're really cool to see. And they're not, I don't know why they call them June bugs because it's all summer that we see them all the time.
Oh, maybe that's when they first like come out or they're mating or something.
Could be. Yeah.
But real quick, going back to the Jimmies for your ice cream, I watch a lady who makes cakes on YouTube that lives in Australia. And down there, they call them, I think it's thousands and hundreds sprinkles. And they have, like every child's birthday, they eat quote unquote fairy bread, which is just plain white bread with butter smeared on it and thousands and hundreds sprinkled on top.
That sounds really lame compared
It sounds
to
gross,
cupcakes.
but yeah, I know. Give me some cupcakes.
I'd rather have some cupcakes.
But I
Hey,
thought
you
that was
know,
cute.
we call, sometimes that's all you can afford.
Yeah. Yeah. Poor man's birthday cake.
Yeah.
Fairy
Yeah.
bread.
Or you forgot somebody's birthday. Hey, in Australia, it doesn't look like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so a pop quiz for you two. What is the difference between a sub sandwich and a hoagie?
Bread?
Ooh, I bet a sub sandwich is cold and a hoagie's warm.
There's no difference.
Oh, come on.
That's a trick
Yeah, it was a good
question.
guess, though. She tricked
Yeah,
me.
and I live in the South, so I can say y'all now. But I was saying y'all before I moved to the South, just so you know, because when I'm talking to people, and like that's just the first thing that comes up in my mind, because otherwise it's you guys, hey guys, you all, use guys. None of those. I don't like any of those. I like y'all.
My question is, how long do you have to live in the South before you can adopt that? Because, I mean, I was there a couple of weeks visiting you. Can I say y'all?
And I think we all should say y'all
And it
more
won't be
often.
offensive.
No, I don't think so.
It's a
'Cause it's
universal
just,
understanding.
It's the
yeah,
cutest saying ever. I love it.
it makes the most sense. I don't want to say you guys.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I try to say sometimes, like, you folks, but I'm like, that makes us just sound old. Hey, you folks.
Yeah.
So, y'all is a
And,
nice.
and I don't like guys because, you're talking to, usually I'm talking to girls, honestly. So, or
Yeah.
mixed, you know. All
Yeah,
right. So
sometimes I
here's
would
some of
like
my
to call people
favorites.
other names like you know what's, but
Right.
keeping it clean.
Yeah. Y'all's probably better than that, too. All right. So some of my favorites are from around the world. Australia. They call pacifiers dummies, which is hilarious. And we know this, but diapers are nappies. An elevator is a lift. Jello is jelly. And my favorite one is instead of counterclockwise, they say anti-clockwise. So I'm going to try to say that from now on because it's cool. Sounds better.
That makes more sense.
I know. Some of these do. I'm telling you. Just wait. I'll get to more. Okay, the Bahamas had some cool ones because, they have that cool accent. Like switcha is lemonade. Jam up is crowded. I straight. Everything's fine. Big up is pregnant. Big up.
Oh, that's not very nice.
Yeah,
Oh,
that'll
she
make her
big
feel
up.
real pretty.
Well, we get big up.
We kind of do.
My favorite one is Tingham.
Sometimes big down too, but that's just
We all
our
want to be
family.
big down. We're in our 40s, honey. My favorite one is Tingham. And that's a term, that's when you can't remember somebody's name. We don't have a term for that. We need one. I forget people's names. Tingham. All right, so Scotland. Groceries are messages. Well, that one doesn't make sense to me. But they probably somehow, I don't know. Well, it's weird.
Hey,
Food
don't
is
be
scran.
discriminatory, Rebecca.
Well, we're Scotland, so I can make fun. We're Scottish, so I can make fun of them.
True.
What was food again? I didn't hear.
Scran.
Scran.
Scran. Scran. Slippers are baffies. Bonnie for pretty. And Ken for no. I knew that too. I can that. I know that.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
I
so
was thinking like the answer no, but like I know knowledge. Got it.
Yes. Ken. Yep. Ken. So I've seen that before.
Oh,
I
and the
couldn't
irony of that, because Kendall, he's not
Doesn't
so
know.
smart. His job is beach.
Have you seen the
He
movie,
doesn't have a lot
Rebecca?
of knowledge.
Yes. It was cute.
It was very cute. I liked
It
it.
is. I love it.
I could find very little from Ireland. I can only assume that's because there's so many of us with a high percentage of Irish that we bought a bunch of Irish back to America with us. But I found a few. So grand means good, fine, or okay. Banjaxed is broken or ruined. Stall the ball. Hold on. Wait a minute.
wonder if that's
I'm adopting
comes
that
from
one.
like
I like that
soccer.
one. Whoa, whoa. Stall the ball.
Stall the ball.
I like it a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah. Okay, South Africa has some cool ones. So, braai is barbecue. A Gatsby is a large loaded sub sandwich. Fruit juice is sap. I like that one. Flip flops are slops. So they combine sandals and flip flops. I just call them slops.
That's
That
funny.
makes a lot of sense.
It does.
Backy is a pickup truck. Padcos are snacks for the road. Again, we don't have a term for that, but shouldn't we? A packet is a plastic bag from a store. A traffic light is called a robot. And sometimes I really want to give someone a good tuning, which is telling them off.
Oh, that's funny. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
Heather could use that one.
I mean, I think we kind of have something similar in America. We're like, oh man, you're gonna tune that guy up. Like, isn't that a saying? Like, you're gonna beat him up
We have
or put him in
I
his
mean,
place.
Well,
chew
usually I
'em
add
out,
the
I think would be
the A word
the
tune is
equivalent.
you know what up.
Yeah, right. Maybe it's just our dad that said that
Yeah.
when we were in trouble.
Yeah.
It could just be our family, not America.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Definitely could be. Okay, and so I saved the best for last. The UK. So, cuppa is a cup of tea. Crisps are potato chips. Chips are fries. Biscuits are cookies. We all know this, right? Trainers are sneakers. Brawly is an umbrella. Pants are underwear, not trousers. Bits and bobs are miscellaneous small items. Again, we don't have bits and bobs like that.
You have a junk drawer.
Yeah, miscellaneous.
Miscellaneous.
Why are we the proper ones? We're
Yeah,
not
we
supposed
never
to be
are.
the proper ones.
Never.
Anything you guys could think of?
Well, you went through
Besides
those so
hot dish?
fast. You went through those so fast. So there was one that I just heard you say that for the UK. Now I'm.
Trainers or sneakers?
Yeah, but we say sneakers, don't we? Or
Trainers.
they say trainers.
I don't
Okay.
think we say trainer. That's
No, we say
They
sneakers.
call
or
it other
tennis
things too.
shoes.
Like there's a lot more than this. Like I just picked out some because there's actually quite a bit. And I probably forgot about some countries. I just picked the big English speaking ones basically.
Too tired. It's kind of early for me here in Washington. I'm
It's
trying to
funny
think of stuff.
because literally just the other day, my husband and we had said something I can't remember on the spot right now. And I was like, if you break that down, that really, what we're saying isn't relevant to what we're getting across with this. And I can't remember it now, but I was thinking of like how when you go to other countries and they have a saying and you're like, well, that's weird. That doesn't make any sense. Like that has nothing to do with the context of the conversation. But I think we talk like this daily. And because we grew up saying it, we don't even think twice about it. Like, I always think of like when you say, you're welcome, like welcome means to like, bring somebody into your home. Like, but when you say you're welcome, you're like giving them something. I don't know. It's a really bad example, but if you really like sit there and think about what you're saying, sometimes I'm sure in America we have a lot, we just don't notice them.
Yeah. I've noticed like my generation, maybe yours too, Rebecca, instead of saying you're welcome, I think that it's a generational thing. Or I usually say no worries or no problem. No problem.
Yeah.
I say
Like
no
it's
worries. And the first time I heard that was when I was in Australia.
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of same with like in Spanish when they say de nada. Like
Yeah,
it's
it's
nothing.
nothing.
No worries. That makes more sense than you're welcome. What the heck is that?
Right.
It should be like,
That's
yeah, it's
true.
no problem. It's not a big deal.
I feel like I'm asking something from them when I say you're welcome. I don't
Right.
know.
You're supposed to be receiving with welcoming, but
Mhm.
in that context, we're like giving. I don't know. It's a bad example, like I said. It's the only one that comes to mind, but I remember
is the
thinking that
horse.
when I first heard of de nada,
Right.
I was like, that makes way more sense.
Mine was the other day. Well, it's probably, I say other day, it could be 2 months ago. When, remember when I was telling you something, we were talking about something on text, and I go, oh, half a dozen of, um, half a dozen of one, six of another, whatever, same thing. And you had said, what's Ryan's that he says, the horse piece one?
No, it's a horse apiece. And that is not an old saying. It's a Midwestern saying. And since Ryan said it, I hear it all the time. I'm like, dang, I'm the only one in the dark here. It's a horse apiece. Same
Which
difference
is,
either way.
yeah, right.
And it
Six
has
of one,
nothing
half
to
dozen the
do
other.
with like using horses, like old timey horses or anything. It actually has to do with the game horse that you play with basketball. And I don't remember the details of it, but that's where that saying originated from. It's a horse
Yeah.
apiece.
It's really
What does that
confusing.
mean?
Same difference either way. Half a dozen in one,
Oh.
6 in the other.
And it's,
That's
well, it
weird.
goes back to Thailand when we were there in 2013. I don't know if it's still like a thing or if it was just a catchphrase over there or in the Southeast Asia, but the same,
Oh, yeah. Same.
which
That's funny. I
means,
forgot about that.
That makes more sense to me than a horse
well, I have a,
apiece. What the
yeah,
heck?
I have a tank top. And you and I both did. Remember, I had
Yeah.
a red one, you had a blue one, and we have a picture of us that says same.
I still have that tank top because it means something to me.
Mm-hmm. Well, I had mine too. I don't wear it because I'm afraid to wear it out because I love it. But it is like the best workout tank top because it's so loose. And anyways,
Oh, mine's not loose on me anymore. I was a long
well,
time
yeah, I
ago.
guess I haven't put it on for a while.
Many
but
pounds
it used to be loose.
earlier.
Oh,
Don't you hate it when those skinny bees are talking about like, oh yeah, this is my favorite one. It's all loose on me.
Yeah.
Right, Laura?
Yeah. Right. Nothing I
We
have
love
is
you,
loose on me.
Heather.
whatever.
All right, so we'll wrap it up. This was a short, sweet one. Talk to y'all next time. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for joining.
Bye.